Okay, have we got a story for you? And it's actually not a story we're that proud of.
I don't know if I want to hear this.
I do.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So see, what had happened was, anytime someone starts a story with that, one, it's going to be juicy, and two, it's going to be some foolishness and nonsense. And that's exactly what we have to share. So if you want to hear the story, stick around. Hey, it's Laura Lachey. What do you say? Welcome back. Thank you for joining me, fam bam. Good to see you again. And for the noobs in the room, you are welcome too. Come on in and take a seat in the front. Now, today's story time is one that is quite unbelievable and really uncharacteristic of me. I can't believe I let this man drag me down like that.
It was all me. It was all me.
It was all you. Okay, so what had happened was we were engaged, and then I had to be deployed overseas, and you were left behind, not like the Left Behind series.
We've been left behind. We've been left behind. We've been left behind.
But you were left behind in the States, and we decided we were going to do what?
Plan a wedding.
Plan a wedding. All right. So that was already crazy enough,
Right.
Trying to do that with the time difference, with the access and communication, because the Wi-Fi, the connections weren't always stable. I couldn't always make phone calls, all of the things. So
How long are you supposed to be gone?
3 months? Yeah.
3 months.
Jinx. 3 months. After I got back, we were going to get married the following year. Right. So while I was deployed, though, I started feeling some type of way. And it's like, do I want to be living with this dude for this indeterminate? Is that the right word? Word police? Indeterminate? Is it? Undetermined?
No, indeterminate amount of time.
Hey, the big words. I got the big words. Anyway, I didn't want to be shacking up, as the old folks say, with this dude for this, a long amount of time that I didn't know when it was going to be. Because I just didn't roll like that. It's like, I need a commitment, sir. And we, no, this wasn't the commitment that I needed. I need some papers. We need some papers on it. So while I was gone, we started planning that we were going to take a trip when I came back anyway. And then that morphed into, why don't we just get married?
Yes.
No, it's so fair, no!
It morphed in her mind. Let's clarify that.
It morphed into, why don't we just get married, but we won't tell anybody. We'll just pretend that we're still not married. And then, but I would feel good up in my soul. My conscience would be clear, regardless of what other people think and thought. I would know the real deal truth, and I would have peace, and I would be okay with that. Well,
I was against it. I just want to make a note. I was against it.
So you're gonna throw me under the bus?
I didn't think it was a good idea. I know how moms and dads are with their daughters being their first wedding and the whole big deal. So I was not crazy about it. Just so you know, this was not my idea.
Wow, you did it.
What? It was her idea. Thank you. We can come on now.
because I'm the reasonable, rational, sane, logical one of the pair, okay? So my plan was great. The plan was the plan was to get married and then have this big wedding later. So all the wheels were in motion. Like, he found we both. I found it online and you did the legwork, while I was gone. But a beautiful, great venue. I was so excited about it. I could just see all of the
Put
things.
the money down on the venue.
Put $1,000 down on the venue. Oh my goodness. And then we started planning the trip that we were actually going to get married on. We tried to do it the right way, peoples. Peoples, listen to me, okay? Give us a break. We tried to do it the right way. I wanted my parents to be there, but it was a time and season with my mom's shop that she was not able to take time off and away. And then it was like, okay, but I still need this to kind of happen. We didn't tell her. Now, my bad was because they give me a horrible time about this.
Rightfully.
You deserve it, baby. You deserve it.
They like, look, if you would have told us what it was for, we could have made something happen or shifted something, the dates or something. We would have moved mountains to be there.
So
And
basically, we
yeah.
planned the elopement, had already invited the best man and the maids of honor, and then found out that her parents couldn't go. So rather than change it, we're like, we'll just go and get married without them.
But we just won't tell them. It'll just be a
We won't
secret.
tell them, and then we'll get married again later when the original wedding's supposed to be, and they'll think that's the wedding.
Right. Which would have been great, right? You with me, right? That's a good plan. Shake your head, yeah. Shake your head, yeah.
Nope, absolutely not.
You're on your own.
If you think it was a good plan in the comments, type, girl, yeah, I understand where you're coming from. If you don't,
Only one thing could mess that up. What would that be? What would that be?
Okay, so the thing that would mess that up would be that I changed my mind.
Not about the elopement. Oh, we did that.
No, we did
It was
that.
about the not telling them until the next wedding. So
yeah. So we ended up going to Vegas, and hashtag all the weddings in Vegas are not cheesy and corny. We had a beautiful ceremony. It was just so sweet. No, Elvis was not there. It was just a wonderful time. We had a lovely reception dinner afterwards. So your girl was fulfilled. Like, I was okay. Like, I'm thinking, I don't need to do this again. I'm happy and content. I don't need to keep going through the stress.
Well, that and the practical part of her was, well, I don't want to spend a whole bunch more money on a
Right?
fake wedding. That's what really it was.
Like, I want to drop another $25,000, $30,000 easy on just to do something we already did that was A-okay and fine. I just did not have I didn't have a piece
basically
about that.
for the sake of
I
her
didn't.
parents, so they would think that was our original wedding.
Right. Once we got back, and it was really weighing on me that I was just not going to do it again, and I was fine with that, and had to convince him that he wasn't taking something away from me and all of the guilt that he was feeling and stuff. We had to tell my parents.
You're screwed. Sucks to be you.
Bad.
No good ever comes from telling your parents that you elope. Don't do that to your people, okay? If you have a good relationship with your parents, you make it work. Make it work. Learn from me. Learn from my mistakes. Learn from the hurt and pain that I caused them. Do not do that to your people.
And fellas, if you think it's a bad idea, don't let your woman talk you into it.
Yeah.
Because it's a bad idea.
It's a bad idea. Take it from us. It's always a bad idea. So we did the difficult, painful. If you don't know what that's from, you need to watch the Blue video. Anyway, we did the painful work of having to go and tell my parents. And my mom was absolutely crushed and devastated. My dad, because he, is always going to make concessions for me, he took it like a champ. But
Dad was great.
He was hurt too. And, he just made the best of a bad situation. He made lemonade out of the lemons that he was given.
And I felt like crap. Just
yeah.
FYI.
Yeah, he did. And I was like, I'm sorry.
Sorry.
I can't help it. I can't just.
We had a plan. All you had to do was stick to the plan.
Tell me, stick to the plan, man. Stick to the plan. Got it?
I know.
Yeah.
Don't divert from the plan, people. If you got a plan, just follow it through, even if you think it's inconvenient. So what ended up happening was to try to right the wrongs, because your girl caught flack. Like, I caught it from everybody. Everybody was just mortified and disappointed and just in disbelief. My one brother basically acted like we were part of the Shang dynasty or something, and told me, "Oh, you disgraced the family. How could you?" And
Disgrace to me.
they gave me the best, people. They gave it to me. I deserved it. I deserved it a little bit, but I meant it in the nicest way. I was trying to do the right honorable thing, not shacking up with this dude.
Anyway,
we ended up deciding to have a local reception that we invited all of our friends and our family to. And my dad was able to do like a little mini ceremony for us, and we, exchanged some vows, and we were able to do the daddy-daughter, mother-son dance, and everybody just had a great, fabulous time, and it was just wonderful. So that was our way of kind of, saying
I'm so sorry.
So sorry.
I'm sorry.
Trying to
And
make up.
Trying to make up and actually celebrating our love and our commitment with our friends and our family. So that's it. That's
Good time.
Yeah, it was a great time. It was a great time. But that was, the unbelievably shocking thing that we did that, kind of rocked everybody's world. Everybody's okay now. Everybody's happy now. My brother doesn't think I'm a disappointment or a disgrace anymore.
You're back in.
No.
So it's all good. It's all good. But I want to hear your story in the comments. Did you elope? Are you a part of the elopement crew? Or did you do it the right way? So put elope or right way down in the comments below so we can get to know one another on a more personal level, on a more intimate level. All right, guys, it's been fun sharing this little story time with you. We hope you'll join us next time. See you later.